Today we're going to work on the side-by-side. It's a 2018 Wildcat Textron. It's a 4X Wildcat 1000. Today on the trail we killed a belt and had to change it on the trail, and then drove home like this with the cover off real slow. But this belt, as you can see right there, was a temporary belt. Thankfully we had it to get us home, but it is shot as well. So we're going to go over changing the belt. All right, we're going to go over changing the belt procedure on this. Never did it besides on the trail with the improper tools where we had to push on this with screwdrivers and whatever we had to release this. So hopefully I can find the tools for it in the bag. And then we're going to put a new belt on. And I'll go over what we need to do that. I guess before you take your belt off, make sure you have the right one. This is the one I was told to get from the dealer. 0823-496. On the back it has all the 2018 Wildcat 4X 0823-496. So that's this one. Yeah, they are not cheap. So if you can get them online cheaper, but I was kind of in a bind as I can't really do much with mine when it's missing all of them there. So this is a 19. I was watching a video. You take a 19mm socket to take that off, and then we'll get in here because I need to clean everything because the belt was disintegrated. So I'm going to take this off. We're going to clean it. The video I watched also said to mark this, so I'm marking right by the X, which is right here. Wow. That way it relines up where it's, wow, this pen is dead. We got that mark there. Get that mark there. So we can line it back up when we're done. So that's how I did it. Now we're gonna take this 19mm off and see what we got. All right, got everything cleaned up. Soapy water, a little Scotch-Brite green one. This used to have a lot of black in there. I can't really see back here, but hopefully it's clean too. Now we're gonna slide the belt on. Just like that, we got her back together. New belt. This is torqued down to 60 foot-pounds, and that is that. I got to put the cover back on it, and she is done. And if you are doing this yourself, do yourself a favor and don't make these super tight like mine were. So it was sure a bear to get off on the trail when you didn't have proper tools. So I will be making a tool kit to take, but just snug them up, you know. So let's put that cover on. All right, after putting all the screws back on it, you are done. Now if I had a shifter cable, I'd be able to drive it. I need to reinstall this air. I don't know if that's an intake or an exhaust, but that goes up and over and through into there. But yeah, this is the mod I was talking about. I'm sure you're familiar with it. If not, if you cut your case like that, so between those two screws and down between those two, you can actually service this on the trail without taking your shock out. Pretty nice. I mean, you run the risk if you get into high water of obviously getting water into here, but I didn't do it, so I'll take advantage of it. But that is it to change a belt. It's fairly easy once you have the tools. Not so easy to do it on the trail. So if you're getting ready to go on a trail, most of you have Torx bolts, but I have 8mm. So make sure you have something to loosen those up and be able to reach them all. If you're not gonna cut your cover, make sure you can undo that shock to move it out of the way. You need a flathead to undo those. Hose clamps on there, a 19 to get that nut there, or that bolt, and that should be about it. And make sure you go with the spare belt. that'll be it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If I did something wrong, let me know. Well, I'm here to learn too. But that'll be it. Thanks.